USA Live kicks off today's news with the reports that a coalition of Nigerian businessmen has launched the Safe Schools Initiative, an effort to enhance safety in schools in northern Nigeria through the Global Business Coalition for Education. Starting with 500 schools in northern states, the initiative will focus on school and community interventions with special measures for the most at-risk and vulnerable children. It will build community security groups consisting of teachers, parents, police, community leaders and young people to promote safe zones for education. In the longer term, the initiative will focus on bolstering the physical protection of schools, providing school guards and police in partnership with Nigerian authorities, training staff as school safety officers, and providing communication tools and school counselors. It will also work to help schools create security plans and work with the government to develop a rapid response system so that even when faced with attacks, response units will be set up to quickly repair or rebuild and replace destroyed education materials and facilities. Nduka Agbaibena, chairman editor-in-chief of This Day newspapers and leader of the business initiative, is quoted as saying, "We are all stunned by the recent events in our country and the impact on the country. At the same time, we could lose a generation of students if nothing is done urgently to address the situation in the northern part of the country, which is fast threatening education in that part of the country." Former British Prime Minister and United Nations Special Envoy on Education, Mr. Gordon Brown, spoke on the launch of the Safe Schools Initiative. Mr. Brown expressed hope that although the initiative is the brainchild of Nigerian business leaders, it would attract the needed support within and globally, stating that no effort would be spared to make it thrive. Head of Gender Parity and Skills Initiatives World Economic Forum, Sadia Zahidi, added her voice by saying, "One of Africa's greatest assets is its young people who will drive its future development. The Safe Schools Initiative can help Africa unlock its potential, and in this light could be seen as a crucial intervention." The Safe Schools Initiative started with an initial take-off fund of $10 million, but has doubled that amount with the recent support from the Nigerian federal government to the tune of another $10 million. From Ventures Africa, we have a report that global securities data provider Exchange Data International has launched an African economic data service. This means that organizations and investors seeking to invest in Africa can now access macroeconomic and financial data for all 54 countries on the continent in one spot. All data collected is normalized and classed into 13 main groups, including national accounts, inflation, prices and wages, government and society, and politics, and clients can compare sources on the same indicator. CEO at EDI, Jonathan Block, said that the AFED was created based on the gap perceived in the market for a consolidated source of macroeconomic data that will help support investors in making investment decisions. Another launch with the reports that GE has officially launched its GE Kooyenga citizenship program. The program will help GE to empower people with valuable skills, equip communities with new tools and technology, and elevate ideas that are helping to solve Africa's challenges. Kooyenga means build in Swahili, and GE Kooyenga is based on 3 core pillars of activity: empower, equip, and elevate. A message on the GE website states that some of its programs will involve providing skills training and leadership development programs through both its own internal training schemes and external partnerships with organizations such as the African Leadership Academy. GE will also equip its host countries with the material and systems needed to widen access to healthcare and other essential services. The company will also bring tools, technology, and training to communities to strengthen rural healthcare systems and respond in times of natural disasters.